Hi guys, welcome to my segment called What I Learned from Movies. Today I want to talk about The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I just choreographed this show and it was wonderful and I just want to talk about that show. So, Hunchback has a plethora of lessons. Everything from acceptance, love, don't judge, be patient, be kind. Wonderful lessons. There is something that I do want to talk about that's not quite so like in your face lesson. So here we go. The whole aspect of love and connecting with someone and how it can affect you. Now, in the show, Esmeralda and Phoebus, they fall in love together. And it's like an equal love. They're both willing to sacrifice for one another. And it's that love story that we all kind of want in our own lives, whether it's with a friend or an actual romantic relationship. We all want that person who's just there for you and will do anything for you. And I think sometimes people get so caught up in wanting that relationship that they forget on other types of relationships that can be just as important, which we learn in the other men in the show. Frollo, the evil guy, if you're not familiar, he falls in love with Esmeralda, but Esmeralda doesn't fall in love with him, and he doesn't know what to do with that emotion. And he tries to force her to love him. Now, we don't need to go into details about how assaulting people is bad, all right? I'm assuming that you all know that. But I do think that a lot of us know what it's like to just want someone to like us, and so we're going to do everything in our power in order for that to happen, whether it's just to be in their face all the time or doing things that we feel is fine but it's uncomfortable for them. There's the level of creepiness, but I think all of us have experienced, the low level of creepiness, but just like, come on, like me, please. So sometimes, after we try really hard, we get rejected. And then we turn to hate. And we say they are the worst person ever because they don't like me the way I want them to like me. And it all gets uncomfortable and weird and, I don't know, unnecessary. And then there's Quasimodo, who loves Esmeralda, finds out she does not love him the way he would wish. I mean, she still loves him as a friend, like a wonderful friend, but that's not what he wanted. And he is sad about it for a little bit, angry about it a little bit, but ultimately is still willing to sacrifice himself for her because of his true love for her. And I find that very beautiful. Now, I'm not saying that you should just die for someone who doesn't respect you, all right? Esmeralda did respect Quasimodo. She loved him. It just wasn't on the level that he was at. And yes, sometimes you have to leave someone in order to get over that person. But there doesn't have to be that hate involved. The mind frame of they are the worst because they don't want me. And I find that is a beautiful lesson that we all should learn sometimes. And again, this is not necessarily about romantic love. It can be all sorts of emotions that you have towards people and they don't reciprocate them, and how to handle that, Are you going to hate them forever? Or are you going to accept it and, either move on or just find a new way to care about them? Anyway, that's the little lesson I learned from Quasimodo and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, along with many other lessons. And I hope you liked it. And that was a life lesson with Lindsey. Peace out.